Hello everyone and thank you so much for stopping by. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a look with Colourpop's new eyeshadow palette, which is called the It's My Pleasure palette. This is a 9 shadow palette and it retails for $12. So on Colourpop's site, it says, say hello to our newest palette, Oh La La says Purple Sister. We asked you what you wanted to see next and purple was on your mind. It comes with rich jewel tones, insane metallic finishes to create all the monochromatic looks. She's sure to be your newest guilty pleasure. And this one does come with a mixture of metallics and matte shades. And I knew that when they announced this, I had to have it just because I don't have any purple palettes at the moment. I do have palettes that have purple shades in it, but I don't have a full purple palette. And I do have the pink one as well, the Oh La La palette, but I haven't actually used it yet. Let me know in the comments below if you guys would like to see a similar video to this one with that palette, because it is a bit older, so I don't know if anybody would be interested in seeing that, but if you guys are, I would like to make a video. But anyways, today's video is going to be about the It's My Pleasure palette. I'm going to be creating this look that you guys see right here, and honestly, you guys will see. When Colourpop announced this eyeshadow palette, to be honest, I didn't pick it up to try out their formula. I knew that I was gonna like their formula because Colourpop has one of the best formulas out there. They're super affordable, so every time an eyeshadow comes out, I know that I'm gonna love it, but I just kind of wanted to see what the shades were gonna look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a few of the shades just so you guys can see what the palette can do. So these are some of the shades right here. As you guys can see, look how beautiful, reflective, and metallic those shades are. I mean, this is like a purple lover's dream. Like, it's so pretty. I'm so excited about this palette. I'm excited to continue using it. I'm excited to keep doing looks with it. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure to link this palette below if you guys are interested in picking it up for yourselves. But I'm gonna go ahead and now get started and I'll show you how I got this look. Okay, so I've gone ahead already and primed and set the eyes. I used my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Light to prime the eyes, and then I set them with my Wet n Wild Color Icon Eyeshadow Single in Brulee. Those are the two that I've already used on my eyes. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the palette. I think what I'm gonna do, there's not that many matte shades. There's about 3 of them. The rest are all shimmers, and this one has a little bit of like glitter right here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with Kitten Fish, which is this one right here. It's like a really light, pretty pinky purple shade. So I'm gonna start putting that on the crease. And for that, I'm gonna use my Moda crease brush. Okay, up next, I'm going to grab a little bit of this one here, which is Fan Fiction, and I'm going to start adding that also to the crease, but a little bit lower than the other shade with the same brush. I do wish that this had a bit more mattes to play with, but I do love me my shimmer, so. Then I'm going to jump into this shade right here, which is Sleeper, and this one's a deep purpley plum type of shade, and I'm going to start adding that to the outer corner, and I'm going to use my Step 2 brush by the Vintage Cosmetics, and this one's got like a little bit of an angle on it, so that's why I want to use that one for my outer corner. So I'm just lightly tapping into that shade, just kind of stamping it first, to kind of deposit the color that we picked up. Ooh, that's really pretty. And then I'm gonna just kind of bring it in a little bit with what's left on the brush, and then just kind of brushing it in, but mostly focusing on the outer corner. And I'm not going to worry about this part too much because then at the end I'm just going to clean it up with a wipe. So I'm just trying to make sure that it's nice and as deep as I want it to be. Okay, and I'm going to go back into that first brush I used and then just kind of blend out the edge. Make sure there are no harsh edges anywhere. Just the usual stuff I usually do. Okay, I'm gonna go back one more time and just deepen it out just a tiny more bit. It is skipping a little bit right here. I'm not sure why. But I'm gonna put shimmer on top of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I don't know why it's doing that. Because I set the lid, so it shouldn't be skipping, but that's really pretty. Okay, so up next, I'm gonna use, which one did I say I was gonna use? The Do or Dough, and I'm gonna put that on the first half of the eye, and I'm just gonna use my finger for that. And I usually apply all my shimmers with my fingers just because I feel like they apply much better. And I'm gonna go all the way up to my crease. And I think I'm gonna stop right there. Wow, do you guys see that shade? That is a gorgeous shade. I don't think I have anything like that in any of my palettes. Kind of want to put it all over my lid. But I do want to use as many shades as possible. So next I'm going to jump into Chiclet, which is a deeper purple. And I'm going to put that on the outer corner, kind of blending it into the other one. Wow, look at that shade. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go back into that Do or Dough that we used here. And I just kind of want to go back and forth with both shades, just kind of mixing them in. I haven't done a purple eye in so long. And I'm gonna go back into that first brush and then just kind of lightly blend out the edge. Okay, and I'm gonna grab a smaller little blending brush and then just kind of lightly blend the crease right here. Because if I use the fluffy brush, I'm just kind of gonna lose everything again. I don't want that. It's so pretty, I can't get over it. Okay, then I'm gonna jump into Earthshine, which is this other really pretty like shimmer. And I'm just gonna lightly tap it like in the inner part. I just kind of want to see what it does to the eye. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. I love all these shimmers. Do you guys see that? I barely tapped it. Wow. Alright, so now I'm going to clean up under the eye. This eye looks so pretty. So it's not too much fallout. It's mostly from the darker purple shimmer that all the fallout came from, but not bad at all. Alright, so now I'm going to quickly do the rest of my face and we'll come back and finish the eyes. Alright, so I've gone ahead and done the rest of my face. For my base, I used the new Pituca foundation and their concealer. So if that video is up, I'll link it below. I did like a wear test kind of thing and I'll put it up on the cards. And then for the rest of the face, I used the Milani bronzer. This is a new one too. For my highlight, I used my Flower Beauty highlight. I set the face with my Fit Me powder. And what else? Oh yeah, and then I did my setting spray, which is my favorite, my Morphe. So that's what we have going on the face. Okay, so for the lash line, I'm gonna start by putting Kitten Fish. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Luxie 229. I want a fluffier brush just because I want it to be nice and diffused. And then connecting it to the outside. Okay, then I'm gonna use my Real Techniques, what is this called? Instapop crease brush, and I'm gonna jump into the Fan Fiction shade right here, and then put that all over the bottom lash as well, but a little bit closer to the lash line. Okay, now going back into that first brush, then I'm gonna grab this shade right here, which is Sleeper. Very little of it. And then just put it on the outer third of the eye. And this one I'm just gonna kind of stamp there. And then kind of connecting it to the outer corner. Okay, and then for the liner, I'm gonna apply some of the Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner by Milani, and this one is in Fixed on Plum. Alright, and then for the inner corner, I think I want to grab some of Mrs. Sandman, which is this one right here. Hopefully it's not too dark. I mean, it looks pretty, but I usually like a lighter inner corner. I think I'm gonna pop some of my Flower Beauty highlight on my inner corner. I'm gonna pop some of that middle shade, which is more of a pinky shade, and just put it on top of Mr. Sandman. That's better. A little bit of that highlight on the brow bone. I love having a highlighted brow bone. Alright, and this is the finished look for today. What do you guys think? And I must say, the shimmers are definitely my favorite, like by far. All these shimmers, they apply so differently on the eye, and I feel like if you mix them, then you get a different shade too. Like if you put this one on top of this one, it'll look different than if you put this one on top of that one. I feel like you can create a ton of different looks with this, even though it is just 9 shades. I feel like you can come up with a whole different looks. You can make it like a lighter look. If you want to just use like these up here, you can make it super smoky and dark if you want to use like these shade right here. So I feel like it's gonna be a very cool palette to use, and I'm super excited to have this now as part of my collection. And I'm excited that I picked it up. So let me know what you guys thought about the look that I created. Let me know if you guys picked it up, or if you guys are thinking of picking it up. I'll link it below. But other than that, that is going to be it for today. If you guys enjoy this type of videos, please give me a thumbs up so that way I know and I can create more of it. But other than that, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.